Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Kind of. Happy Wednesday for everybody. I guess who's not Farah, who is Kyle Richards' daughter biologically and Mauricio Umansky's stepdaughter, but also daughter. We see her on Buying Beverly Hills, but crazy news, especially with how things transpired. She was robbed. We're going to get into all of that, but also Lisa Vanderpump chiming into the Kyle Morgan Wade of it all. She is shady as hell, but I love her for it. So before we get into it, go ahead, do all of the YouTubey things, smash the like button, show some love, and let's jump right in. Yeah, let's go. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. All right, guys. So we are starting with the Kyle Richards' daughter of it all. I don't know if you guys saw this, but thank you to Page 6. It came out yesterday. Kyle Richards' eldest daughter, Farah, was left shaken after her Los Angeles home was burglarized in broad daylight. So that's what I was talking about when I said that the circumstances were crazy. People have you got balls. In footage obtained by TMZ, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star consoled her daughter as they spoke with LAPD investigators at her West Hollywood property. So it's understood that Farah filed a police report, but the thieves gained access to her property at around 1 p.m. on Tuesday by forcing entry to the front door. What scares me about this is we're hearing about this happening all over Los Angeles. It's happened to Reet multiple times. It's happened to Kyle. It's now happening to Farah. It's happened to other people. Erica, like it happens. So what scares me about it is just like Crystal Kung Minkoff, her house was recently broken into, and it was when she was out of town. And when the house was broken into, she had house sitters who were her friends who were there. So they didn't, set off all of the alarms or like set up the security the way that it would normally be if she wasn't at home because she had people in the house. Well, then her friends came face to face with the burglar. And the problem, like what makes me nervous is sometimes when you come face to face, like I watch a lot of investigates, guys. So my head is all over the place. But sometimes when people come face to face with you, when they're trying to do something and they feel like you've seen them or whatever, they try to hurt you so you can't use their name or show their face or explain what they look like, who they were, what they were wearing, everything. So they will hurt you to physically make sure you're not able to explain who it was. Or they panic and they run, which is luckily what happened with Crystal Kung Minkoff. But for Farah, she wasn't home. But had she have been home, this could have been a really scary situation. Back to it. They shut the Wi-Fi down at the home upon entry and stole several luxury items, including designer bags and jewelry. Farah was not home at the time of the break-in. No arrests have been made at this time, is what the outlet said. But as she left her daughter's home, Kyle Richards told nearby reporters that Farah is safe and doing fine. Page 6 reached out to reps for Kyle and Farah and the West Hollywood Sheriff's Department for comment. Okay, so obviously you guys know Farah works for the agency. It's not the first time that the family has been a target of robbery. It was in December of 2017 where Kyle Richards' $8.2 million mansion in Encino was burglarized while her and her family were on a vacation in Aspen, Colorado. Now, they lost about $1 million worth of jewelry during the incident, including $150,000 worth of watches owned by Mauricio. It was in October of 2022 where Kyle's co-star, Dorit Kemsley, was the victim of a terrifying home invasion robbery at her Encino home. And that's when she was home with her two kids. During the break-in, two of the suspects allegedly walked into the star's bedroom while she was sleeping, and she woke up to them standing at the foot of her bed. Absolutely terrifying. Again, another situation where that would just be like, holy shit. I would panic, you guys. Like, it's one of my biggest fears. I know I've been saying this on the lives and everything and on the pre-records, whatever. I know that Jason is in Charleston right now. Jason's mom, my mother-in-law, is here. So she's helping with the dogs and the cats, and she just moved into town. So she's here. But if I were home alone, I like panic. And it's not that I can't be by myself. That's not the problem. But I just look around and I think about things. And then, you know how like when you try to go to bed and you're a little kid and your parents tell you to think happy thoughts, like, okay, just think happy thoughts when you go to bed and you won't have nightmares. I literally screw myself over because I go to Hulu and I'm like, murder in the homeland or wives with knives or who the did I marry? And I watch and they're like, when Sarah walked in, the intruder met her face to face. And I'm like, oh no, bitch, you gotta run. You gotta run. And then I go to bed and I'm like panicking because I'm in my bed by myself. Just saying. Don't really know what that had to do with anything, but personal story wanted to share. Here we go. Moving on. Lisa Vanderpump, the shade. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Lisa Vanderpump doesn't want to know who Kyle Richards is munching as she reacted to the claim that Kyle might not return to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Plus, I don't know if you guys saw her new Lake Tahoe restaurant, woof, but it's open. Now, at last season's reunion, Kyle said that she didn't know if she could see herself being with Morgan Wade, though many fans claimed that she was hiding the relationship from the cameras. As of now, Kyle is still separated from her husband, Mauricio. And, well, Lisa was asked in an interview. Lisa asked, this was in an interview with Parade Magazine at the opening of her Wolf by Vanderpump restaurant at Lake Tahoe. Why do we need to know about her relationship? I don't want to know who she's munching on or who's munching on anything. I don't care. How about that? I don't care. Like, do what you do and keep it to yourself. Why? Okay. How do I word this? Why I think that's so funny is because she knows exactly what she's saying. She knows that it's cheeky as hell. And she knows by her saying who's munching on or whatever, that it is such a soundbite. It's going to be picked up. It's going to be put on page 6. It's going to be put on Radar Online. It's going to be put on Reality Blurb, all about the Real Housewives, Taste of Reality, realityt.com, like gossip sites all over the place because she said that, which ultimately kind of implies something, or at least that's how it could be interpreted. Lisa Vanderpump, you are a genius. Now, hold on. I'm going to play the little clip for you guys. Here we go. Present. Share screen. Wait, that's not what I want to share.
Show unless she comes public about her relationship with Morgan Wade. Do you have any thoughts on that? No?
Why do we have to know about a relationship? I don't want to know who's munching on anything. I don't care. How about that? I don't care. Like, do what you got to do and keep it to yourself. Okay.
Lisa Vanderpump, you are a character, and I love her for it. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, so pop off in the comment section, please. And also, if you go on Instagram or wherever, just send your well wishes and all the love to Farrah, because that's absolutely terrifying. And I understand it happens every day, but think about it. She is a woman who lives at home by herself. That would be terrifying for her. So pop off. Love you guys.